Hi. So my last video I talked about my experience about the surgery and everything that came out of it, and today's Thursday. I'm actually well, it's already after midnight. I'm recording this really late, but yesterday was actually a whole week that I got my vertical sleeve or laparoscopic gastric sleeve done. That's how my doctor says it. It's a laparoscopic gastric sleeve. Anyhow, it's the same thing. I've come to learn. It's been a week and it's been kind of difficult. Well, on and off. Today, unfortunately, I didn't get to follow I didn't get enough protein and water. I know I didn't. It's hard when you have things come, like you have a schedule, you have alarms on your phone, to remind you and everything, and then like you just have to get up and go do something all of a sudden, and then it just like screws up your whole system. And I hate that I have to be on a schedule in order to get everything that I need in, like all my protein and my water in. So I talked a lot about things that I wasn't expecting, and after the surgery, my gas pain and stuff. Luckily, that has subsided a lot. I still have a few little like hiccups here and there. When I walk, like I'll start burping and things like that. But the pain pretty much is gone. I have no pain from my incisions. Never have had pain. I just kind of feel tenderness and soreness once in a while, and I think it's because I probably shouldn't be doing it, but I've been sleeping on my side, and it's just because I am so uncomfortable sleeping on my back. I just hate it. I don't know how people sleep on their back, but I mean, I usually, like this past week, I've been off of work, so I've been just kind of going to bed late so that I can just knock out whenever it's time to go to sleep. That's bad. I shouldn't be doing that because it's gonna screw up my work schedule when I have to go to work. Anyways, so I told you guys that I lost 13 pounds in 2 weeks during my liquid diet pre-op. I'm happy to say that post-op, it's been a week and I've lost 11 pounds. So that's a total of 24 pounds lost in 3 weeks, and I'm very excited about that. Very, very excited. The only thing that I wasn't expecting, and it's been hard, is, like I said, all the intake. Something that I kind of never really researched about. I guess, like I went on YouTube, I found some videos that people have gone through it, to Instagram, things like that, but it's not necessarily something that I've really paid attention to, or maybe I just overlooked it, didn't really hear it, but it's like the liquid diet after the surgery. And that's really, really hard. It's been very difficult for me. Just because you can't fit much liquid, like 4 or 5 ounces at a time. I know that my nutritionist gave me a little booklet to fill, and she gave me like a mock schedule of my period stage, which is in another week. I'm excited. And on there she has like do an hour and drink 8 ounces of water, and then wait 30 minutes and then do an hour of and she gives you kind of like little ideas of what to eat. And then so it's like every other hour is water. Well, towards like the middle of the plan and towards the end, she has on there for the whole hour to drink at least 16 ounces, I think she had on there. No, yeah, she did. She doubled it. And I'm thinking, I know that gives you an hour, but how in that hour are you supposed to drink 16 ounces? Because I read somewhere that your stomach doesn't really digest food that well anymore. Like it doesn't do it like it used to. So even though it's water and I will be eating food, how do I have enough time in those 30 minutes for it to digest my food and then for me to have room for 16 ounces within that hour? I've been kind of getting that, but I didn't expect it to be this difficult. Also, I did not expect for me not to be hungry. It is the weirdest feeling, again, weird feeling, not to feel hungry. It's like, what? I can smell food, I can see it, and in my mind I know that I want it, obviously, but I don't crave it and I don't feel hungry. They take that hormone out of your stomach, so it's gone, and so it's like a suppressant. You don't want food, you're not hungry. But I did go through a morning stage. I think 2 days after my surgery, because I got it done on a Wednesday, 3 days. On Saturday, I was really getting a little depressed. I went through a whole episode where I just was regretting it completely, and I cried, and I had such an emotional breakdown because I didn't know what had I done. What had I done? Why did I do it? I don't understand, you know? It was just, it was not good. And so, I don't know, I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what was going on, you know. It was bad. It was very bad. But with support of my family, and you know, I've been following some women on Instagram. There are a few that have been doing it, who got it done around the same time that I did. You know, I've been kind of getting a little bit better. Obviously, I'm not that bad now. I've come to terms with, this is my life now. I chose this. I wanted it, obviously. I definitely wanted it. It was my choice, and I did it because I felt like this is what I needed in order to lose weight, because I tried everything, well, not everything, but a lot of stuff, and it hadn't worked. And it's just that I didn't know how hard it was going to be. I was not expecting for it to be like this, because until you get it, you have no idea how it's going to be. And that's something that I want to just, you know, share and let, you know, anybody who's watching this know that it's going to be hard. It is. And you're going to have your emotional up and downs, and it's, you know, you're just, I don't know, it's just going to be difficult. But I'm only a week out, so I can't say it's going to get better, because I'm sure it will be. It will, because I've seen a lot of women and men who have gotten this done, and they look amazing. Amazing. And they are all positive, and they all say that they, you know, that they don't regret their decision. It was the best decision of their life. So yeah, it will get better. But for me, it's getting there one day at a time. And like I said, in a week I get to do the pureed stage, which sounds horrible, but let me tell you, it's actually food and not liquid. Well, it's kind of a liquid consistency, but I get to eat eggs. I love eggs. Like, I'm sorry, but if my stomach doesn't agree with it, I'm gonna make it agree with me, because I cannot deny eggs. I cannot not have that in my diet, and it's a good source of protein, so I'm going to eat eggs. So but like I said, so far it's been kind of hard just trying to keep all of it down. Not keep it down, I'm sorry, intake as much as I need to. I keep saying keeping it down, but I luckily not throwing up or anything. I've been really good about that. Only one day I got nauseous, and it was weird. I think it's because I got up late and it threw my schedule off. And another time I don't know if this has happened to anybody else, but I got a rash on my, like around my incisions and on my stomach. Called the doctor a couple days after, just because it hadn't gone away. It still hasn't gone away. She told me that that a lot of people have gotten a rash from that, I don't know what it's called, but it's that orange stuff that they pour, you know, like they like wipe all over your stomach to disinfect so that it won't, you know, like, I guess it's iodine or something. I don't know. But she said that a lot of patients of theirs had come out, you know, having some kind of a little allergic reaction. All I know is that I was having a reaction with the medical tape and the steri strips, which is weird because I've never been allergic to that before. She told me to take Benadryl, but that made me nauseous and it did not sit well with my stomach at all, and I just like refused to take it again. I think I'm gonna try to go get some cortisone or something. If it doesn't go away in the next couple of days, I'm gonna have to do something like a topical, because it's not bad now, but it was bad a few days ago. I was just like wanting to scratch so bad, and you know, I can't scratch my incisions. What am I gonna do? So anyhow, I have my post-op next Thursday in a week, and he'll let me know, you know, I guess we'll talk and stuff and see where I am at. And then I have my appointment with my nutritionist too. I guess we'll just talk more about like things that I can eat, can't eat, things like that. What else? Oh, he did a liver biopsy. I don't think a lot of doctors do this, and he did it, and I'm really happy about that, because I talked about it on my other video. I got a scare like last year about me getting, my liver was swollen, my spleen was swollen. Well, about a couple of years ago, maybe in 2000, oh gosh, I don't know, 9 maybe, I got diagnosed with a fatty liver because I was having a lot of problems. Like after I got my gallbladder out, I got it out in 2007, and around 2009, I think it was, I was starting having really difficult problems, and so I went to the doctor, and sure enough, I had a fatty liver. I didn't really do much research on it, didn't really think much of it until I got sick with, excuse me, see, I'm burping, so, until I got, that virus where it affected my liver and my spleen. I did more research, and then being on those antibiotics, being depressed, did not help very much. But you know, if you don't take care of your fatty liver, if you just let it go and you just like consume all this fat and stuff, and it accumulates in your liver, you can get cirrhosis. And once you get cirrhosis, it's scarring of the liver. There's no going back from that. Fatty liver, from what I've researched and read, it can be because it's fat. So you exercise, you start losing weight, I guess it'll like melt off, kind of like in any part of your body, you know, the fat will come off. So I'm hoping and crossing my fingers that everything comes out well. He said it usually takes about 2 to 5 days. He checks to see if you have cirrhosis, fibrosis, NASH, whatever, you know, anything like that. So I'm hoping that it isn't bad, that maybe I have some fat, but it's just fatty, and there's no cirrhosis, no fibrosis, none of that stuff going on. Just, you know, because if it's fatty liver, then that can totally be changed by just, you know, with this whole surgery and losing weight and exercise and stuff. Another thing that I'm kind of looking forward to is exercising. Like I said in the other video, I hired a personal trainer. She's been completely awesome. I love that she used to be big too. She used to weigh 250 and now she weighs 150. So she lost 100 pounds all on her own, and she looks amazing. So I'm really, really happy because she completely understands my limitations. I mean, I don't back down of anything that she tells me to do, but when I can't do nothing, she sees it and she knows why, and so she'll change and accommodate to, well, I'm a little different than her because she's tall and she has long limbs. Me, I have short limbs and I'm fat, so the fat gets in the way of me doing things, plus I have short limbs, so I really am not that flexible like her. But I love that she's so accommodating, and she pushes me, but not in a bad way, and I love that. And I've done way more things with her than I've done in my whole life exercise wise, and I'm enjoying it, so I can't wait to go back. So next week I have my post-op, and I think I'm gonna do another video just to let you know anyone who's deciding to watch any of these videos know where I'm at, and I'll just continue. You know, this is my outlet. This is my way of letting anybody know what to expect if they're deciding to do it, or, you know, share my experiences with those who've already done it, you know. And I just want to, I guess, capture my progress and how I'm doing and what I'm doing. And I think this is a wonderful outlet to like express all this and to just get it out there. And I'm really, really happy with everything that's been going on so far, even though I've gotten a little depressed and a little not where I want to be. But losing weight wise, I am ecstatic. Hopefully it continues on even after I start eating like real food and not just the protein shakes, the soups, and the water. I'm getting really, really tired of that. 2 weeks of it and then 2 weeks, so like a whole month of just liquids. It's beating, but I know that it's for the best. I know that it's for the better, and it's to you know, get your stomach, you know, ready for the next step, which is pure foods. Doesn't sound amazing to most people, but to me it sounds amazing. So until the next video, thank you for watching, if you are.